Hi, I'm Officer Jeff Hughes with the Wichita Falls Police Department's Public Information Office, and welcome to another episode of WFPD Now, filmed today in our almost completed new studio. What do you think of the studio, Brian?
Pretty awesome looking, cool.
All right, this is Officer Brian Bohn. He's our guest today. He's with CrimeStoppers. Brian, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Brian Bohn. I'm been with the Wichita Falls Police Department for about 22 years. Been assigned to all areas of patrol, criminal investigations, tactical unit. Currently assigned to CrimeStoppers. So I've been there for about 3 years now.
Okay, and you know, with CrimeStoppers, we know how important it is. We hear about it all the time. We see the reenactments, we hear the crimes of the week, we see the features on social media like Texoma's Most Wanted, also the Manhunt Mondays. Tell us a little bit about how CrimeStoppers works.
CrimeStoppers lets the citizens of our community, not only our community, but all of Wichita, Archer, and Clay counties, which are the other counties that we serve, if they've got information on any of the crimes that happen, felony crimes, they can call in and give tips on those crimes and receive rewards for their information.
And I think one of the key words is, besides reward, obviously, is anonymous.
Correct.
So when they call in, they never have to give a name, they never have to give an address. How are they identified?
When they call in, we don't even have caller ID, so their number doesn't show up. We ask that they don't give a name. They're given a code number, and from that moment on, they're known by the code number, which our codes start with 540, so it'll always be 540 and 4 other digits after that. So they're going to be known by that code that they're given.
Okay, and with the rewards that are paid out, since CrimeStoppers started with the WFPD, do you have any idea how much reward money have we paid out?
Since we've started in 1981, our program has paid out over $1 million in rewards just for the adult program. Our campus program has paid out over $19,000, and they started in 1994.
Okay, so well over $1 million in rewards, and I guess the next question is where does that money come from?
That comes from donations, people in the communities, and from fundraisers that we have. We have 3 major fundraisers each year, 2 for the adult and 1 for the campus program.
Okay, and one of them's coming up pretty soon. I think the golf tournament?
We have a golf tournament that comes up May 23rd. It'll be held at the country club. We'll have up to 32 teams. All that money goes to the adult program. And we also have a fundraiser coming up in April for our campus program, which is the Moonlight Walk that'll be held out at Midwestern.
Okay, and so we have the Moonlight Walk in April, we have the golf tournament in May, and you said there were 3, so the other one I'm guessing is in the fall?
It's our 5K that we have in October. We hold that downtown. It's our 5K Cops and Robbers Pursuit.
Okay, and that's always a good event because people dress up.
Correct.
You know, people dress up like cops and robbers and well, really whatever they want to dress up as, I guess.
Superheroes, cops, robbers, whatever they want to come. We just encourage everybody to come dressed up, and it's just a blast. It's a fun event.
Okay, well, let's talk a minute about the Moonlight Walk because it's the one that's coming up in April. So if somebody wants to get involved in the Moonlight Walk or participate in the Moonlight Walk, what do they need to do?
They can call the office. They can call 761-8880 if they would like to be a sponsor of it. We're looking for sponsors. We're going to have all kinds of area law enforcement out there with their vehicles, their SWAT teams, K9s out there, so that the community can come out and see the officers, see what they do on a daily basis, get to see the equipment that we use. Care Flight will be coming out. We'll have a dunking booth out there where officers can actually come out and dunk some of the officers. We'll have free food and drinks. And then at night we're going to have we'll have a walk, and everybody will be given glow sticks. And what this event is for is just to bring awareness to drugs in our schools and our community, and the money raised goes directly into our campus program to pay the tips that we get out of our schools. Helps keep the drugs out of schools, and our main focus, we don't want anybody bringing weapons into the schools. We don't want a Columbine here. We don't want a Sandy Hook. So we'll pay up to $500 to get a gun out of a school. The way we see it, it's well worth paying $500 to get a weapon out of school rather than to have a tragic event like Sandy Hook or Columbine.
Okay, so that's coming up in April. People can get information on it now, and they can get signed up for it now. Then your golf tournament's coming up in May. Is registration for that open yet, or do you know when that'll open up?
That should open up later on this month, towards the end of the month. So, like I said, that'll be May 23rd, I believe. It's a Monday, and then the Moonlight Walk is Saturday, April 23rd.
Okay. All right, so Brian, we've talked a little bit about the Adult Crime Stoppers program, the Campus Crime Stoppers, or we've mentioned them, and I know that the campus group just came back from a conference in Odessa.
Correct.
And from what I understand, they came back winners.
Yes, they did.
Tell us a little bit about that.
We're proud of our kids. We went down there. We spent 3 days down there. They were able to go to different training classes and learn some stuff. They were able to meet with other programs from all over the state of Texas. But we were given 3 awards while we were down there. One of them was the top campus program of the state for the year. So we got campus program of the
entire
year.
state.
Yes, sir.
Unbelievable. Nice.
Yeah, we also received the productivity award for most cases cleared and dollar recovery for our population of schools. And then we got the best crime of the week for newsprint, and that was the Hershey program that got that award.
So we know the program works. We know that the program is successful. So if somebody is out there and they're watching this program and they have a tip or they have some information, how do they get that information in the right hands? Who do they call? How do they report it?
They can call our tip line at 322-9888 or 1-800-322-9888. We also have text tipping. They can text their tips to 274637, put WF Crime with the message and hit send, and that'll go to us. If we're not in the office, they can call those numbers. We have an answering service that will answer and enter their tips, give them a code number, and we'll get the tips.
What is the Crime Stoppers website?
WFcrime.com.
WFcrime.com. They can go there. They can get information. They can see the crimes of the week, Texoma's Most Wanted, Manhunt Mondays from that site.
Yes, they can. All of those are on our website, and they can see events that we have coming up and what our program's doing.
Well, there you have it, folks. Citizens, police, and the media working together to make our community a safer place to live. Brian, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this edition of WFPD Now. Remember, you can keep up with the police department on social media via our website, WFPDnow.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And remember, the Crime Stoppers website is WFcrime.com. I'm Officer Jeff Hughes. Thanks for joining us.